Once you have a single bucket of email, that's when you have to start paying for that. You can have multiple domain names, multiple email addresses going into one bucket. You only pay one license for that. So if you want to be savvy, if you've got multiple brands, you've got multiple businesses, effectively just inside one bucket, you can put those there. Pretty cool. So I have two businesses with two different domain names. They're in the same industry and they have a lot of things in common. I have G Suite configured for one of the business emails and linked it to the other domain. Now I want the other business email to be added too. How should I go about it? Well, that's a great question, Graham. If you've got one account already configured inside of Google Workspace and you want to add a second one, all you need to do is add an additional domain. You've got two options with your domains when you go to add a domain name inside your business. And so to do that, you first go to the admin panel. You go to admin.google.com to account and then domains and then manage domains. And you've got the option to create multiple accounts here. When I click add domain, it's going to give me the option between a secondary domain and a user alias domain. And I think it explains them pretty well there. Secondary domain lets you have separate buckets of email using different email addresses and different email domains. And the primary one, user alias domain, well, that just lets you have an additional alias, and that is just going to create a copy for every one of those. And so anything that is put into the alias domain or anything that is sent to the alias domain is automatically going to be sent to your primary buckets of mail or your primary mailboxes. Now we can see here that we have one mailbox here for Anne, and we're paying for Anne's mailbox here. We have one mailbox here for Joe. That's a separate user, separate bucket of email, separate cost. Here we have two email addresses or two aliases, but only one bucket of email. So we're only paying for one license. Remember that when you are billing inside your Google Workspace, you only pay per license or per bucket of email. Once you have a single bucket of email, that's when you have to start paying for that. You can have multiple domain names, multiple email addresses going into one bucket. You only pay one license for that. So if you want to be savvy, if you've got multiple brands, you've got multiple businesses, effectively just inside one bucket, you can put those there. Pretty cool.
If you like this content, please hit subscribe and hit the bell notification so you can be notified when we go live or drop new content on the channel. Now, if you'd like to connect with us, hit us up on social media or join our free community group. All the links to that are right below this video. If you'd like to learn more about Google Workspace and the technology ecosystem, you can join our free Genius Academy by transferring your billing across to itGenius. Or you can join a Workspace Basics Bootcamp. Now, if you're a business owner and you're interested in an audit on your technology stack or your Workspace account, or you're looking to do a project in the tech world, well, you can take advantage of our free consultation. And if you need help right now, then consider joining Concierge or taking up a quick fix with our team for professional support for your tech stack.